Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be doing a quick product review on something I purchased a while ago. So as you saw in the thumbnail, it's from LS Fabrication. So they're based out of Canada. I never knew this until I actually looked at the photo. You can see the Canadian flag, it says LS, and then the American flag right under it. But they also offer some pretty cool parts for all these kind of different Chevy GM trucks. But we're going to get into it. So what I purchased from them was LS Fabrication tailgate saver. So what comes in the package on that is the actual tailgate shock absorber or shock, whatever you want to call it. The hardware, cool little sticker, toolbox sticker. And it also doesn't offer any instructions, but their instructions are on their website. You could also download them with one of these cool little stickers that come in the box. You could just scan it on your smartphone and it'll lead you right to the instructions. The instructions are fairly clear. They could be a little bit simpler. I would like some like a little template maybe. I think that would work out really well if they provided with that, but they're pretty straightforward. So we're gonna quit wasting time and let's see how this thing does. Let's get into it.
Show me again how you do it.
It works pretty good. Alright guys, this is everything you need to install one of these LS Fabrication tailgate savers. So we'll open it up, I'll show you what comes in the package. You have the nice little shock. You also have the hardware kit. Little cool sticker. And then these are the tools that I use or I'll be using. So I have a 12mm wrench, 1/2 inch wrench. I also have a center punch, a 13mm socket with the ratchet, and I also have a T40 Torx bit socket, a tape measure, some drill bits, and my Phillips head attachment on my drill just to get some of the screws off of the taillight. So let's go to the truck, let's get this off, let's get this installed and see how it does. Alright guys, let's get started on this. So the first thing we're going to do is unhook the cable that actually holds on the tailgate. That's done, and we have the two T40 Torx sockets. Okay, and from what the instructions say, you got to measure this real quick. So we'll just mark it and then we'll drill it after we get the tail light out. So it says from this hole or this hole. Let me see. Alright guys, they're actually referring to this hole. So you're going to measure 2.5 inches down from here and 5/8 away from here. So somewhere in this area. I got to get this tail light out real quick. And these are just 2 screws that hold everything. And then just a little clip. Alright guys, we're going to measure 2.5 inches down. So that's right in the center. And I'll just mark it real quick. Okay. And then we're going to mark 5/8. Going across. So 5/8. It's about right there. So we'll get your center punch. Alright, I'm going to start off small. And this is my 5/16. Alright guys, and what goes in there is this one. So this here is a 1/2 inch. This other side is a 12 mil. Don't know why it's like that, but that's what it is. So washer goes on the outside, and just the nut on the other side. Pretty tight. Then your bracket can go back on. And tail light gets plugged back in. And you have these two little hooks, 1 and 2. All right, and this one has to come out as well. And it's a 13 mil. And this would be the replacement nut. But per the instructions, it calls for some blue Loctite. So we'll put a little bit of thread locker on this. Whoa.
I got excited.
That was a little too much. All right, guys, I feel like this needs a washer. So we're gonna take this off again. All right, guys, and per the instructions, we're gonna install the bottom portion first. So just position this. These should pop in. It's like that. And we're gonna lift up. Like that. Get our tailgate strap back on. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for today. As you saw in the video, we were able to install that LS Fabrication tailgate saver. So my opinions on it, that thing looks great, works great. That thing is pretty good in my opinion. The only complaints I would have on that is they could make the instructions a little bit simpler. I would like a template. It kind of would dumb things down. I know it's not that hard to measure, but it would dumb things down, make things a lot more clear. A little paper template, just stick on there, drill some holes, and be done with it. Drill one hole actually, and be done with it. And then a washer for that other that other little nut that goes on the tailgate. That would improve things a lot. I had one on hand because I have a bunch of junk in my garage, so I just replaced it with one I had, and that worked out well for me. No clearance issues. Everything worked out perfect. The other thing is the price point. The price point, this thing typically runs about 65 bucks, 64.99 I think it is. And then since they're based out of Canada, they charge you for shipping. That's anywhere you live, basically. And if you're shipping here to California, it wasn't too bad. I think in total I paid like, I got mine on sale, so I actually paid like 57 something. And then with taxes and everything, it was like 67 or 70 bucks, something along those lines. But anyway, the price isn't too, it's not horrible in my opinion, and it's not great. I've seen similar products like on Amazon. Of course, I don't want to compare those two, but I'm always gonna look for a cheaper option, and only time will tell how this thing performs. Hopefully it lasts for a very long time and I'll have no complaints and I have no problem spending the money on it. But that being said, there are other options. If you want to go with those other options, by all means do so. Try those out. You only can find out by trying it yourself. So I got another truck I'm working on, so I think I'm going to purchase one of those cheap ones from Amazon. They run about 20 bucks free shipping, and see how those do. And I want to compare the two, see what the difference is, because I have a feeling that it's going to be the same exact dimensions of the shock and pretty much the same thing. That's just my gut feeling. But nonetheless, great job to them. They figured it out. They offer this shock tailgate saver for all the GM trucks. They have them all on their website, so make sure you guys check them out. Definitely a great product. But that being said, make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe as always. Also follow me on my Instagram at LowLifeYonkes, and I'll catch you very shortly on the next one.